Alright, good morning guys. Welcome back to another video. I'm here at the cabin, did my 0 day yesterday. I'm about to head out, but all the shuttles have been full and I'm like, you know what, it's fine. Because I'm trying to get myself motivated to go. And I'm not. Luckily it's not raining. It's supposed to be raining for a good bit of the day.
We don't get this cool, like, misty clouds thing you guys do.
What? Is it just, like, clouded out? Or?
He's like, what's up, man? Oh, okay, you're friendly,
A little skittish.
It's a good looking dog though. Look at him gallop.
Yeah.
Jeez. Wow.
Wonder if he's been abused or something.
Yeah,
That's
it
so
kind of
weird.
seems like it, yeah. Wow. Alright, back on trail. Just got dropped off and very first thing, little river crossing. Been trying to get myself motivated to go and the potential for wet shoes already. No, I'm putting my phone up. All right, I've already gone up the other side. What we did yesterday is straight across. You can't really see it through the trees. I didn't really show much yesterday or coming up, but yesterday was a lot worse. A lot worse. It was actually raining too, so that made it even worse. And I had been trying to motivate myself all day because it was supposed to be raining right now. Everything's still wet, but it's not raining. So, but yeah, so I just went down. That is called a notch, or the Mainers would call it a notch. So I think I'm like kind of at the top, I guess. Terrain really is not that bad today. Yesterday was horrible. Sorry I didn't record much yesterday. I mean, the day before. Took a 0 yesterday. But everything is wet. It was raining. I could barely use my phone because as soon as it gets water on the screen, your fingers won't like actually make it activate. So it's like impossible to use if your phone is wet. I'm gonna try to make up for that today. And yesterday, you know, I took the 0 day. I didn't really show a whole lot of the place because I got there so late. I just kind of got thrown in. Went to dinner right away. I didn't really get a tour of the place. It was a great place though. If you guys are in Andover, definitely recommend the cabin. Yesterday I was just not feeling it. My feet were just hurting so bad. And I actually woke up and they were still hurting this morning. But popped some ibuprofen, trying to power through it. Thing to note though, the cabin is cash only. I did not realize that. So I had to go to the ATM at the little general store. And while I was there, I was like, well, I might as well get a couple things so that way I don't have to resupply in Bethel. And now I don't have to resupply in Bethel, so I'm just going straight to Gorham. And it should be 5 total days. So after today, it should be 4 days, and then I'll be in Gorham. And that's if I'm doing 10 miles a day. But all of these notches are gonna be intense. But then, right after Bethel, I also have the Mahoosuc notch. It's gonna be fun too. The Grafton notch, I think. The Sawyer notch I'm doing today. And anytime you hear notch, it's basically just like a little valley. You gotta come down and then go right back up. That's a notch. Yeah, the Mahoosuc is the one that everybody talks about. I really hope I don't have to do it when it's wet. Hopefully everything works out for today, and today it'll go smooth. I'm only doing 10 miles a day because I know it's gonna be intense. Today is also 4th of July, and I wish I would have planned this a little better. The people at the cabin are talking about taking the people that are staying there to go watch fireworks tonight. I'm like, man, just one more day. That's it. I'll let you guys see the descent when I'm going down. All right, you guys see all that? All that white? That is why my glasses are fogging up. That's why I get soaked. I mean, other than sweat. But you can actually see it on my arm. Look at this. Little water droplets sticking to my hair. And that is why my rain gear does not work. Because most of the time, I'm not getting wet from the rain. I'm getting wet from the mist, the clouds, and then it just goes right through your clothes, all through the rain gear. Like it doesn't even matter. That's the worst. That is the worst. I would much rather just deal with like an actual rain because I feel like I wouldn't get as wet. But the longer you walk in this stuff, the more wet you get. And then eventually you're just completely soaked, like you were just standing in the rain with no rain gear. Terrain is fantastic today, though. It's really nice. I'm still sweating. I know. I'm actually getting cold. Yeah, see, here we go. Starting to go down. And I guess here starts the real descent. I'd been going down, but it kind of flattened off again. So now it's like really going down. And I can already see through the trees the other one, because I got to go back up the other side. Oh yeah, it's getting fun now. Oh yeah. Thanks, Mother Nature. Appreciate it. Couldn't do it without you. All right, made it to the bottom. See, look, the bottom. Boom! I just passed Lost and Found, formerly known as Feather, Johnny, and Travelin' Beat. So I'm kind of jealous, dude. So I sent my GoPro back. You guys know this. Travelin' Beat is doing daily videos as well, and he's doing a POV video. So he's got his GoPro hanging right here as he's hiking. So if you guys want to see some POV footage of the trail, then go check out Travelin' Beat. And I wish I had it now, but you know, it is what it is. Like, everybody's got their own thing, you know. I think I'm doing okay with what I have. It really sucks for a lot of it. You guys don't get to see the action part of it, you know. You just get to see like, oh, look at this. This is a river, stream, you know, stuff like that. But you know, it is what it is at this point. Once I get to easier terrain, I might think about it again, but we'll just have to see. Old Lost and Found said that he saw Lollipop and Pippi like a mile in today for him, and they were talking about going camping out like 2 miles away from Grafton Notch. So I'm assuming they either did a full zero or a Nero hiked yesterday while I was doing a zero yesterday. But they're going into Bethel and they're probably staying there, so it doesn't really matter. But it'd still be cool to be able to catch up to him. I'm about to have to go up the other side of this notch. I'm out of breath already. I'm finally at the top, I think. There's mud everywhere. Terrain's not that bad. It was just really steep. Well, here it is. Pretty small though. Literally, as soon as I stopped recording, I saw the lean-to. Look at this. Yeah. Completely soaked except for like little spots. And my back. My back is like that too. Look at this. Yeah. A little wet. I'm afraid that it's too cold. It's still only like 60. So I'm already getting cold. I got goosebumps. Look at that. Yeah. So I'm not going to be able to dry at all. I'm just going to get cold and have to move on. I got here just in time. It's starting to rain. So I will probably be here until that stops. I was back there at the shelter and this lady named Michelle came up. Talked to her for a little bit. And then Pappy came up. He started out with me this morning, but he's staying there because he planned on doing a zero today. So he did his 4 miles. I got very cold while I was sitting there and I was dreading, I actually put on my jacket and I was just dreading taking it off and putting on my pack, but I did it. Been going through this green tunnel. I'm trying to keep everything away from me so I don't just soak up all this water, but I did wait for it to stop raining, so that's cool. I'm going right back in the mist, so everything's gonna get wet again. Okay, so just walking along, bam, run into a family of grouse, and I see the little chicks fly away. I actually saw one fly away, and it didn't look like it was even old enough to fly, but it was flying. And the mom was acting injured, trying to lure me away from the chicks. And then that was the mom right there that flew. Grouse are crazy. It's like the most interesting bird out here. Also, that's a fresh moose print right there. Looks like maybe a calf with it. Interesting. Mistakes were made. It started raining. I was kind of already wet from mist, so I said screw the poncho. And then it started raining harder, and now I'm soaked. Good news is the trail isn't that bad. Hasn't been that bad. And I am going, last I checked, I was 3 miles away. So I started trying to pick up the pace through these parts because it's already 5. I'm ready to be done. I ran into another tree. A salt lick. Check this dude out. I know how much he likes slugs. Ooh. Yeah, I just thought about this. I don't know if I mentioned it on camera, but when I was at the cabin, they had a scale. Weighed myself. Since leaving for Maine, I have lost 12 pounds. That's pretty crazy. Over a month. Wonder, I just saw your brothers. They're waiting on a shuttle from the cabin. They haven't heard anything. So they may be camping out tonight. Also, every time I take off my pack, I feel like I'm so fast. Look at me. This is ridiculous. Oh. But anyway, I'm back here. Pretty sure I'm just gonna camp right here. See, there's a path. This is the Cascade Trail. That looks perfect. Yeah, I could go across just to check, which I may do. Right next to the river. Stream. These are always streams. And lakes are always ponds. I don't care what anybody says. This is the best reason I have camp clothes. All of my clothes are out there drying. They're at least hung so they can kind of dry. And I'm wearing my camp clothes. So I know it's extra weight, but really the only luxury items I have, camp clothes and my battery backup. That's it. I'm content with my choices. But it feels so nice because I was freezing going to get water. And yeah, just putting on something dry. That's all it takes. So I am about to make my dinner, work on a video if I can. If I can't, I'm watching Loki. And that's it. Kind of tired. It's 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock, but I've already filtered my water, gotten all that stuff. I just need to cook, and that's it. So I'm almost done. Today wasn't even that long of a day, I guess. It's just I started late. I started at 11. Just the rain, you know? Rain always sucks. But anyway, that's it. Tomorrow I will be going by Bethel, and then I'll have to switch to the next set of trail maps on Guthook, which is interesting. The day after tomorrow, I think it's the Mahoosuc Notch. I think so. But it's supposed to be sunny tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to that. I hear voices. So I'm gonna go. I will see you guys tomorrow.